My peopleizations, what's good, what's good, what's good? Let's cook. We're gonna cook. I'm a little bit late, but we're gonna cook today, man. Donald now the 65-year-old G Grant, my brother, what's good with you? What's good, Don? Man, it's hot out here, man. 115 degrees out here. Emmanuel Momo, Isaiah Wilson, salute. Ghetto Love, Big Money, Jay Gadget, Moni Brown TV, Steve J, Gene Samuels, King Corleone, Adrian Cole, Ketty Peace 504, TZ Franks, Angel Rivera Sr., salute. Big Money, my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell, go subscribe. Salute to my brother, Big Money. What else we got in the building? Shogun 76, Texas Bubba 6, Chris Brown 45, Vado Newton, Sean Williams, LJ Fighter, salute. Artwork, Jamaica Solace, Christian Lambert, Jay Lee, Mr. Shelton. I am Ill Will, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, I am Ill Will. Kevin Coleman, Dwayne Jefferson, salute. Listen, we're going to talk about it. Amir and Caden, salute. Gene Pompey, salute. Rasheed Roth, salute. May Ned, salute. Delaney Man, salute. Kevin Miles, salute. Mosquito, Underground Asylum, DeAndre Smith. Young Merv the Cut Man. Patricia Shelton, peace and blessings, Queen. George Proctor, Brian Powell, Troy Archer, Chilltown Majors, salute. Let's talk about this. Corey Parker, salute. Smash that like button, man. We got 150 people. Let's get 150 likes. Black Reality TV, salute. Tay Brown, peace and blessings, Queen. Yes, sir. Marcus Taylor, salute. Smash that like button, man. We got 150 people. Let's get 150 likes, man. Let's get 150 likes. Craig Rogers, Muhammad Arif, salute. Salute, salute, salute. So let's talk about this, man. Bomac, Gravy David, Young World, Andres Harris, salute. Fonte Hash, salute. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get them likes all the way up. Adrian Cole, Brian Taylor, Taquan Savage, my brother. Salute. Kufis X, salute. D Stacks TV, salute. So Bomac says, Will Shire, salute. Anthony Bolton, MMT Pro, salute. My brother Taquan Savage, salute. So Bomac says that Al Heyman doesn't have the money to put up for the Keith Thurman fight. Right? Everything Boxing and Sports. My brother Keon, salute. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, man. Everything Boxing and Sports. Quentin Evans, salute. I'm starting to believe it, CB Sports TV. My brother Carl Burrell, Linda Morrison, salute. OG Sean the Don, salute. Xavier Moses, salute. Craig J, Tariq Reed, PM Charles Young, salute. Rico Foster, Snoozer Vine, salute. Yeah, man, it's not looking good, man. And let me tell you, Top Boxer, salute. Jewels of Life, salute. Black Stanton, salute. Gatorman 39, Damu, salute. Mike Montana, Top Boxer, salute. Nick Silvio, salute. It's starting to look that way. Right? Here's the thing. Ultimately, what's happening now is the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight is going to start to take a step back. Right? And it's going to be normalized. Kevin Coleman, salute. Hold on, guys. Yeah. But I don't have no service. That's why I stay right here.
I understand. They have cameras like you right in front of the camera, and general managers be close. You like the cars.
Yeah.
If you can find a spot.
Yeah, I'll try because it's the service is his hair is bad. So
Right.
yeah.
And, but, different people want to hammer everybody.
All right.
I just wanted to-
All right. No problem. All right. Here we go again, man. I look suspicious. Carl Brown, salute. Phil J 508, salute. Go subscribe to my brother I Am Ill Will. Dapper Douglas. Leo Lyon, salute. James Gaskin, salute. Kevin Coleman, salute. Here they go again, man. Scant Rant, salute. Marquise Johnson, salute. I just pulled him. Will McClady, Wayne Jr., salute. Rel Dan, salute. My brother Jay Good, what's good with you? Lowland Prophet, salute. Keith Green, salute. So they saying that I'm in front of the camera and I'm looking suspicious. Bro. It's 12:46 in the afternoon. Like, you kidding me right now. You kidding me. So anyway, it's gonna Terence Crawford, Errol Spence fight, Tremel Green, salute. Braveheart, salute. Jay Lee, salute. Travis Touchdown, salute. Again, man. So we gonna try to move, but so Ricky Williams, salute. LeBron Reviews, my brother, salute. Go subscribe to my brother LeBron Reviews, man. So anyway, what's gonna start to happen here is this. That the Terence Crawford Errol Spence fight is now going to start to take a step back. Why is it going to take a step back? You say, Blue. Because Terence Crawford, if he keeps fighting subpar opposition, right? It's going to lose its luster because people are going to start to say, well, how do we know Terence Crawford is Terence Crawford? Like y'all saying. Like people tell me all the time, yo, Blue, why you say Terence Crawford is the pound for pound king? Why you keep saying that? Who is he fought? Where's he proving this? Nah, Israel, my brother, salute. Man, we got 270 people. We should have 270 likes. Smash the like button. TR, salute. We got 270 people. We should have 270 likes. Smash the like button, my peoples. Come on, man. Smash the like button. We don't even have 150 likes. Smash it. Fernando Harper, salute. Quentin Evans, salute. Donald Now, 65-year-old G Grant, my brother. Blue, you're a black man in America. Do you really think they give it about you? They don't care about Wilder. They care for his score. Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking suspicious for whatever reason. The spot, salute. Ricky Williams, salute. My brother Gregory X in the super chat, he said Blue is getting the Karen treatment and Karen and Ken treatment. Yeah, man. As soon as I pull up on the scene, man. Salute to my brother Gregory X. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up, man. So anyway, let's talk about it. So the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight is going to start to take a step back. Braveheart Spartan, salute. So you need Terence Crawford to hold up his end of the bargain. T down, salute. J.A. Dixon, salute. We understand that he got the skill set. We understand that he passes the eye test. You understand what I'm saying? We understand he passed the eye test. We understand that he has the skill set. Yes, he has accomplished things in other weight classes. Yes, he does have that, right? Not taking that away from him. Hard body J. Timo, salute. But you have to do it. The sport of boxing is a sport of what have they done for me lately. Like reality TV, Blake Homie Coop, salute. Picasso, salute. Retro for Life 79, salute. 79 Boss, salute. Herberto Nazario, salute. Mercenario Allah, salute. Bumpy T, salute. What's good? Big Brother in Life, salute. So, you have to have, Terence Crawford has to hold up his end of the bargain. It's not possible for Bomac to be out here saying that Al Heyman don't have the money to front the bill for Keith Thurman versus Terence Crawford fight. Rondell Taylor, salute. That doesn't add up. Why that doesn't add up, Bomac? Daniel Stanley, salute my brother in the super chat. He says, salute, Blue Blood, salute to you. Dark Black, salute my brother. Salute my peopleization. Yes, sir. Ron Gibson Jr., salute. Kasim Baker, salute. That dude, salute. Why it doesn't add up? I'm going to tell you why it doesn't add up. Because you're saying that, well, Terence Crawford has a promoter. Keith Thurman don't have a promoter. So Keith Thurman don't have the money. Well, that just sounds a bit off, and it don't add up. Why? Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, salute. Because Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford were under the same promotional banner, with Top Rank and with Bob Arum, and Terence Crawford couldn't get that fight. Because guess what? JR the Star, salute. God King, salute. One Man TV, salute. Because guess what? They said there was no money to pay Manny Pacquiao the $20 million that he wanted. They said he was pricing himself out. They both had the same promoter under the same promotional banner, and Manny Pacquiao was the biggest star in the sport of boxing, not named Floyd Mayweather. Desi Bryant, salute. LJ Fighter, salute. But they said there was no money to pay Manny Pacquiao the $20 million. So guess what Manny Pacquiao did? He leaves the promoter, that the same promoter of Terence Crawford's, Yin Yin, salute. Right? The Brothers UK, salute. Goes and signed with the Al Heyman that Bomac is saying don't have the money to fit the bill, and fights Keith Thurman. Take your cut, salute. And guess what he gets? KP from KC5, salute. Hassan Smith, salute. Guess what Manny Pacquiao gets? You got it. The $20 million he was asking for when he had a promoter. Terry Noble, salute. He got the $20 million that he was asking for to fight Terence Crawford when he didn't have a quote-unquote promoter when he signed with PBC and Al Heyman. Guess what Manny Pacquiao got for fighting Adrian Broner? About $20 million. Without a promoter. Guess who was in the fight with Manny Pacquiao when Manny Pacquiao got the $20 million? You got it. One Keith Thurman. Ozzy D, salute. Pull counter boxer, salute. Damon Wester, salute. One Keith Thurman was in the fight. Adrian Chambliss, if Manny can't get 20 million fighting Bud, I can't tell you. C Cut, salute. So now let's understand this. We got 350 people. Let's get 350 likes. Smash the like button. Now we have 400 people. We should have 400 likes. Leon Robinson, salute. So now let's look at this situation, right? You're saying that Al Heyman, first off, this don't add up because Terence Crawford, Malik 412, salute. Terence Crawford just said, well, pretty much who is Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman just lost his title to Manny Pacquiao. And that fight that Manny Pacquiao got 20 million that he wanted to fight Terence Crawford but couldn't get it with a promoter. But he's saying Keith Thurman, he pretty much dismisses Keith Thurman, right? Says, what is Keith Thurman just lost his belt, right? Okay. So that makes Keith Thurman the B-side. Because Keith Thurman lost his belt. He don't bring nothing to the table outside of his name, right? Don't time nobody out. Don't hide nobody. Don't do none of that. I got this. Don't time nobody out. Don't block nobody. Don't do none of that. Let them talk. I got it. So, Mark Wonderlick, salute. So guess what? Keith Thurman is the B-side. One honor, salute. Keith Thurman is the B-side, right? So why would he say that Keith Thurman needs to make him an offer with a boatload of money to make the fight happen? Huh? Keith Thurman is the B-side. That's why Keith Thurman told Terence Crawford, who's the A-side, to send him the contract. Bomac counters that by saying Keith Thurman needs to send him a contract with a boatload of cash. That don't add up, Bomac. That don't add up, good brother. Pippin Miller, salute. Brian Powell, salute, my brother in the super chat. He said, bottom line, Blue, if he wanted to fight Thurman, he would have told Bob to negotiate. No excuses, he trying to duck him. Right? So this don't, Montrez, salute. Easy Lewin, Boxing TV, salute. So, Rondell Taylor, salute. So why would Keith Thurman tally up a boatload of money from Al Heyman to offer Terence Crawford, who's the belt holder, who's undefeated, right? Who's a 3-division world champion, who's considered the pound-for-pound king, the best fighter in boxing? Why would Keith Thurman tally up the boatload of money and bring it to Terence Crawford? Armani Rivera, salute. Huh? That make... Somebody explain me that something's wrong there. Derek Young, salute. Dennis Donovan, salute. There's something wrong with this picture. Smash the like button. We got 400 people. We should have 400 likes. So smash the like button. Get the likes up to 400. So smash the like button. We don't even have 300 likes. Get the likes to 400. Smash it. Get it all the way up to 400. So that doesn't add up, right? And at the same token, you saying Keith can't front the bill because Keith has a promoter. What do you mean? Let's just go over it. Let's go to the videotape. These boxers, the PBC, you had them they've been taken to court because they're paying the fighters too much money. Jay Gunner 34, salute. According to Oscar De La Hoya. And the peers, right? Karan Johnson, salute. Blink Moore, salute. Ray T. should take, salute. They took them to court because they were paying them too much money. So now he's saying that Al Heyman don't have the money to pay for a Terence Crawford fight? Why would he pay for the Terence Crawford fight? You on the biggest platform in all of sports at ESPN. You have the longest reigning promotional company, the most well-known promotional company in Top Rank. And the longest reigning promoter in the sport of boxing in Bob Arum. STR8 Charger, salute. You have, so why would they have to offer Terence Crawford the money? Art B. Brown, salute. Maria Rosa, salute. Jamie Gilbert, salute. Why would they offer Terence Crawford a boatload of money to make a fight? Keith Thurman can't make Terence Crawford an offer. Right? Keith Thurman can't make Terence Crawford an offer because he's not even a champion. He's not the A side. How could he make Terence Crawford an offer? Almighty Lord, salute. We got 450 people. We should have 400. We don't even have 300 likes. Smash the like button. Boxing Head, salute. 450 people, we should have 450 likes, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. You haven't did it, do it. Sonic Lucas, my brother, salute. I'm about to wrench up Sonic Lucas, man. D. Hodges, salute. Bleak Moore, salute. Bleak Moore said, but he sent it over asking for 10 million. Who sent what over asking for 10 million? Almighty Lord, salute. You saying Keith Thurman sent the contract over asking for 10 million? Larry Gordon, salute. Talk to me nice. Mama, there go that man, salute. Trey Rob, Eastside, salute. Donald Favor, salute. You saying Keith Thurman asked for 10 million? Gary Childress, salute. Okay, let's say Thurman asked for 10 million. He don't deserve $10 million? So you telling me that ESPN, the biggest platform in the sport, Supreme, so here we go, watch this now. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, salute. So the biggest platform in all the sports, Carolina Ryder, salute. ESPN can't tally up $15 million. Big Quake, salute. Alfonso Morris, salute. For a boxing match. I'm going to ask y'all again. The biggest platform in all the sports worldwide, is there a sporting platform bigger than ESPN in the world? No. Right? So you're telling me they can't tally up $15 million? Because Terence Crawford gets according to what we were revealed to, now we don't know what he gets in totality, but they said that he get about 3.5 per fight, right? So 3.5 per fight, right? So if Keith Thurman is asking for 10 million, that's half of what Manny Pacquiao was asking for. So true, salute. And then Bomac just said Keith Thurman can't get the money because he don't have a promoter. So then you have a promoter. So if you have a promoter, then you should be able to come up with the money that for Keith Thurman. Tremel Green, salute, right? BBG, salute. My brother Tremel Green in Super Chat, I thought Al was the advisor manager to the fighters on the PBC, and that's how they getting more money than everyone else. Yeah, they getting their money. Clyde Swan, salute. So let me ask you a question. You saying that Keith Thurman can't come up with the money because Keith Thurman don't have a promoter. So, okay, Keith Thurman said, oh, okay, let's say that's true. So I said, give me 10 million, I want the fight. You have the promoter. You have the legendary promoter You have the biggest sporting platform in all of sports worldwide. That's why it's called a worldwide leader in sports. You have that worldwide, right? And you mean to tell me they can't come up with $10 million? Ray Wallace, salute. That's what you're telling me? Curtis Ziegler, salute. Here we go, Curtis Ziegler. I'm glad I got one. Oh, man, you're just a Crawford hater. What Thurman was saying when he had the belt, Crawford did show him nothing. Okay, so answer this question, Curtis Ziegler. Who has he fought? Why am I? Tell me how I'm a Crawford hater when I'm telling you the truth. So tell me, where does Terence Crawford fight at? Now tell us that. And don't block him. So now tell us where Terence Crawford fight. What platform he fight? So now it's about what Keith Thurman did in the past. Oh, so now he don't have to fight Keith Thurman because in the past, Keith Thurman ain't want to fight. That's what you're telling me. Paul Kerry, salute. Terrell Grace, 04, salute. So he don't have to fight Keith Thurman because in the past, Keith Thurman ain't want to fight. Right? Okay, we understand Keith Thurman right now don't have nothing to lose. You're right. You're right. But who's he going to fight then? So tell us who he going to fight. If he fought Keith Thurman right now, coming off a loss to Manny Pacquiao, who would be better on his resume than Keith Thurman? Tell us that. Damon Wester, my brother in the super chat, he said Blue Bob is cheapskate and want to pocket everything. They couldn't even pay T.O. It ain't adding up. Walt Disney back at ESPN. For sure. Now, Ziegler, come back here and tell us. Mr. Mott, my brother, salute in the super chat. If they don't want to give him $10 million, negotiate. Facts. Now come back and tell us, because you came here talking about, oh man, you just don't like Terence Crawford. Clearly you ain't been watching me and you don't know what you're talking about. But okay, we're gonna go along with what you saying. Anthony Fitzgerald, salute. But now just tell us this, right? If he fought Keith Thurman right now, who would he have fought on his resume that's better than Keith Thurman? See, nobody wants to hear the truth. So now explain to us, if he fights Keith Thurman, who on his resume would be better than Keith Thurman? Thomas Moreland, salute. We gonna wait for you. Instagram, Scalpless, salute. Crawford needs a big name on his resume at 147. Salute, my brother in the super chat. My brother Bish B Megastar, salute. Jeff the producer, Joshua Littlejohn, salute. I'm just saying. So you telling me this adds up? Vernon Hansley Jr., salute. So let's look at this situation, right? Mr. Finisher 111, salute. So guess what? Deontay Wilder, we know Anthony Joshua didn't want the Deontay Wilder fight, right? He wiggled around in all of these things, right? Played around with it, right? Let's say he lost to Andy Ruiz. Chef Curry, salute. Right? He lost to Andy Ruiz, right? Philly Miz 215, salute. Right. And now he going to the Wilder table and he's saying, hey, listen, man, I'll take it, yada, yada. Keith Thurman is still saying the same thing. He's still saying Terence Crawford, and he didn't even bring up Terence Crawford. Let me just say this. He didn't bring up Terence Crawford. Brian Custer brought up Terence Crawford to him. He was still saying Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence. When Brian Custer brought up Terence Crawford to him, and then everybody that interviews him brings up Terence Crawford to him, he says, I will fight Terence Crawford. Make it happen. Tell him to send me the contract. 300p, salute. He's still saying the same thing. Terence Crawford hasn't proven himself at the welterweight division. He's still singing the same tune. He said, but, so, Duke, my brother Duke, salute. Sammy Watson, salute. He's saying, Reek Wolf, Jose Diaz, salute. So he's saying he hasn't done anything. Akando Sammy Hassan, salute. Tremel Green, my brother in the super chat. He said, I have a funny feeling Bud don't have a chin, and they know it goes down the drain with the loss before the Spence fight. Well, guess what? That's what I'm saying. The Spence fight is starting to take a step back. Fight Club 2K, salute. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. We have 550 people. We should have 550 likes. Smash the like button. Steven Johnson, salute. Khalil Edwards, salute. Come back. Where did you go, good brother? Where'd you go? Boston Prophet, salute. So True, salute. So what I'm saying is this, right? He has slim to little options. And with the platform that he have, Brother Moses, salute, with the platform that he has backing him in ESPN, worldwide leader in sports, worldwide leader in sports, worldwide, keyword, right? They are the biggest sporting platform in the world, ESPN is, right? Who is the biggest promoter in the sport of boxing not named Don King? Bob Errol. Top rank, right? These are all the platforms that's backing. These are the engines he has backing him. Tax, salute. Fly High 89, salute. Carl Littlevoice, salute. These are the platforms he have backing him and pushing him. So Keith Thurman says, give me 10 million. My brother Ticket TV in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Ticket TV, man. And if y'all watch basketball and you not subscribed to my brother Ticket TV all day long, bringing you that news and that information and updates, man, you go subscribe to Ticket TV, man. Rasheem Pittman, salute. I wake up typing in Ticket TV to see what happened in basketball, what I missed. So go subscribe to my brother Ticket TV, man. Derek Young, salute. So, yeah. So now you're telling me that he has all this platform, this engine behind him. He has all the support behind him. And your manager and your trainer, Bomac, can tell the world that Keith Thurman can't make the fight because Al Heyman not going to put up the money because he don't have a promoter to put up the money for him. Right? So you have a promoter. You have the engine. So if Keith Thurman said, give me 10 million, why you can't come up with 10 million? Or why you can't find a common medium of 8 million? With or without feds? Crash 30 full salute. Why? How come you can't come up with it? Because you saying the reason Errol, Keith Thurman, you accent. So here's the thing. Now I want y'all to understand this. This is what everybody's saying. Keith Thurman is pricing himself out. Didn't everybody say that? Let me know if I'm making this up. Give me a thumbs up if I'm right. Keith Thurman pricing himself out by asking for 10 million, right? Isn't that what everybody's saying now? We got 565 people. We should have 565 likes. Slick sophistication, salute. Don't time nobody, don't block nobody. Don't do none of that. I got it. Trust me. King Vonnie, 86, salute. Smash the like button, get the likes up. We got 600 people. Let's get 600 likes. Alfonso Morris said 10 million too much, right? Right? 10 million is too much, right? They paid Amir Khan 7 million, and Amir Khan was far past his prime and wasn't nowhere near perceived as the same guy he was, and they paid him 7 million. So Keith Thurman, with one loss to a legend and an icon in Manny Pacquiao, and Keith Thurman closed the gap in the second half of that fight, why the fight was a split decision, right? Or whatever it was. It was a close fight, right? So Keith Thurman, not 3 million, he's unified at the welterweight division. One loss. He beat Sean Porter. He beat Danny Garcia, right? But Keith Thurman not willing. $3 million more is too much for Keith Thurman. Okay, I can understand you saying for today's time, right? Cool. Skinny Hardaway, salute. So here we go. Yeah, Amir Khan got 7 million. So, but okay, we're gonna say the times at that time, Amir Khan, it was normal, right? Okay, but let's just look at this. Keith Thurman asked for 10 million, right? And everybody said it's too much. He says Khan got 5 million, but y'all 7 million, but he got Sky Sports deal and English following no live gate. Alfonso Morris. Bob Arum himself told me that Amir Khan got 7 million. He told me himself. Now, maybe he didn't add it up or whatever, but that's what he told me himself, that he got 7 million. That's what he told me. So, okay, well, let's just say it's 5 million. Cool. Even if it's 5 million, Keith Thurman's not worth $5 more million with his accomplishments and only losing to an icon in the sport of boxing. But nonetheless, we're gonna get to this because I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I want y'all to answer it. Keith Thurman asked for 10 million is too much money, right? 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 It's too much money, right? Okay. PLG Ski, salute. Artwork. Old Will, salute. Battle Ready Fitness and Defense, salute. Fender Bender, salute. Sherman Bray, salute. Okay. So now let me ask you a question. Y'all saying, well, look at the times. There's no live fans. There's no live gates, right? Asking for $10 million, he's overpricing himself, right? And Terence Crawford gets a standard 3.5 that he said he's not taking a pay cut, right? Chris Jett, Sylvester Solomon, 2011, Jupiter B, salute. Keyshawn Johnson, salute. He said that the 3.5 that he gets is a standard. I don't know, he get more. I'm hoping he gets more than that or whatever, right? But 3.5 is what they told the public that he's going to get per fight, right? And he said he's not taking a pay cut from that 3.5 million with or without fans because he's earned his position. And rightfully so. He should stand on his square, right? Right? Isn't that what he said, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Okay, cool. So Bomac says, so you're saying that Keith Thurman asking for $10 million is too much. But Bomac wants Al Heyman. He says if he wanted to fight, he'll have Al Heyman send the contract with a boatload of money to make the fight happen. But guess what? He don't have a promoter to put up the money. Because Al ain't putting up that money. He ain't putting up nothing. So now, in return, Bomac is saying, y'all saying that Keith Thurman pricing himself out. But in return, Bomac is saying that Al Heyman needs to back up the Brink truck, a boatload of money, and the contract to get the fight done. So which one is it? So then essentially you're telling me Terence Crawford pricing himself out too, because there's no live fans. So how Al Heyman coming up with this money? Just like y'all saying, Keith Thurman can't ask for $10 million because there's no money for that. So how's Terence Crawford asking for a boatload of money to back up the Brinks truck and bring over a boatload of money to pay for the Keith Thurman fight? Jab Jamboree, my brother, salute. Act Reacher, what's good? Soul Truth, salute. So explain to me this. There's no money because there's no fans. Mobtown Slim, salute. Right? So, what you said? What it do? Blue Buzz Sports as if at the moment nobody's getting what they want. So there's no money, right? So then why would he ask? So shouldn't he just be asking for the base? First of all, listen to this. Let me just say this, right? If you're getting your base salary of 3.5, Anthony LeGrande Jr., salute. If you're getting your base money of 3.5, right? Smash the like button. We should have 600 likes. We got 615 people. We should have 615 likes. Smash the like button. Nikki Joyce, salute. So, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Casual Bass Boxers. Casual Bass Guys, salute. So now, answer this question. If he get 3.5, how much more does he need from Al Heyman when he's not demanding that from his own promoter and his own platform? PLG Ski, salute. Because see, this is the prices that Al Heyman's boxers ask of him for their fights. As Manny Pacquiao said, I want 20 million, and that's a same umbrella fight. 111 True Searcher, salute. Right? So Pac-Man Pacquiao is with the PBC and Al Heyman, right? He said, I want $20 million for this fight. With Keith Thurman and with Adrian Broner. And he got his money, right? Right? Mass Arms, salute. Blair Tibbs, salute. And he got his money, right? He said, I want this money to fight these fights under this banner. Right? Okay, Maurice Isaac, salute. New Fat Boy Fitness, my brother, salute. So now let's ask this question. Jim Hustle, salute. So Terence Crawford asks for 3.5 from his. So why does he need extra money from Keith Thurman for a fight for Keith Thurman, and Al Heyman have to bring over extra money for that fight? And I'm not saying this is what Terence Crawford is saying. This is what Bomac is saying. Kareem eBay, salute. The Real Jew Shalom, salute. So if that's the case, if your standard is 3.5, then why does he have to bring over the boatload of money to get the fight done? Big Wink, salute. right? Al Heyman, how much more money he got to come up with for the Keith Thurman fight when you're the A side in this entire situation? You should be saying, okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi, salute. Banks Law, salute. He says because Thurman don't have a strap and coming off a L. Banks Law. So that makes Terence Crawford the A side, right? So that means that Terence Crawford should be making an offer, not Keith Thurman, right? Lord Sweat Real, salute. So now you're telling me that he has to pay Terence Crawford extra money because Keith Thurman's coming off a loss to Manny Pacquiao? Robert Justice, salute. Godbody Sean News, salute. Rampage Jackson, salute. So he coming off a loss to Manny Pacquiao. Right? Who's a bigger name in the sport of boxing, not named Floyd Mayweather, bigger than Manny Pacquiao? A legend and an icon in the sport of boxing. Now he turned back the hands of time and we didn't think that he had it in him. But guess what? Keith Thurman closed the gap in the second half of that fight. He said Pac lost to Jeff Horn. Did you really think that Pac-Man lost to Jeff Horn? Now be honest. Burgess Meredith, salute. Because not too many believe that Jeff Horn really actually truly beat Manny Pacquiao. So did you truly be, you just going off of the fact that, yeah, he have the L in the, but do you really believe he lost to Manny Pacquiao? Hustler Man, salute. Bojack's 654, salute. And do you think that Jeff Horn is a bigger star in the sport of boxing than Manny Pacquiao? Come on, be real. Let's be honest. My brother Jupiter B in the super chat, he said, Khan got $7 million with no belts and four knockout losses. Y'all can't accuse anyone of overpricing themselves. Y'all can hang that weak argument up. Facts. Facts. Take your cut. Salute. Thomas Banks. Salute. So, okay. Now listen to this. How much you thinking they paying Kell Brook for that fight? Because Eddie Hearn already came out, who's the promoter of Kell Brook, and said that, yes, Kell Brook wants big money for this fight. Now, what has Kell Brook done? He hasn't been a champion since Errol Spence beat him in 2017. Keith Thurman just lost his belt. And Kell Brook moved up in weight, hasn't fought at welterweight since the loss to Errol Spence, and he hasn't fought any significant fights since losing to Errol Spence. And you got to look at it from this way. Eddie Hearn just stated that Kell Brook he's not accepting no small money for the fight against Terence Crawford. C Cut, my brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, Thurman made $8 million against Manny. Creighton Brooks, salute. See what I'm saying? New Wakanda TV, salute. So Thurman made $8 million against Manny. Zelly 1327, salute. Appreciate you, King. Native Black Faculty Conversation, salute. Joe Ferguson, salute. So he got let's say he got $8 million for Manny fight. But remember how that works over there, right? So he got $8 million on paper. So then, Bake BD, salute. Remember, that didn't include the pay-per-views and the live gates and the revenue and all that other stuff that was included. So I'm sure he walked away with at least $11 million. T-Town Crew, salute. Predicate, salute. Right? So Wayne Jr., salute. He said, bigger star, but he loses. What are we celebrating here? Money or victories? I don't understand what you're talking about, good brother. Wayne Jr., bold one, salute. Darlin James, salute. And if you're referring to Manny Pacquiao, Jamie Peralta, salute. I'm going to tell you this. PLG Ski, salute. You can't say that when it comes to Manny Pacquiao if you're using that. Gold, salute. Sad One, salute. T-Town Crew, salute. You can't say that when it comes to Manny Pacquiao because before Manny Pacquiao became Manny Pacquiao, he was knocked out twice. Wood 1038, salute. So he became a legend after he was knocked out twice. AB is a bigger draw with loss. Yeah, AB is a more of a draw. He is. He is. 7, salute. This is what we have to understand when it comes to the sport of boxing. Your star power. Okay, I'm going to give you another example. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Darlin James, salute. Losses don't diminish your star power. Mike Tyson lost. But people forgot. When he went in the Lennox Lewis fight, talk to me. When he went in the Lennox Lewis fight, that was one of the biggest sellers in the history of the sport of boxing. Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis. He had already lost twice to Evander Holyfield, was knocked out by Buster Douglas. Let's be real. Top boxing, salute. Let's be real. One of the biggest fights in the history of sport of boxing is Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis. And we understood that Mike Tyson was nowhere near his prime and wasn't the same fighter. But it's still sold as if he was Mike Tyson from 1985. And we saw him lose twice to Evander Holyfield, knocked out by Buster Douglas. So that loss doesn't diminish your star power within the sport of boxing. It doesn't. Manny Pacquiao, before he became the Manny Pacquiao we know today, had already been knocked out twice. Okay? They consider Vasyl Lomachenko one of the best boxers in the world, and he lost to a journeyman in Orlando Salido who already had 14 losses on his resume. Stash Lomain, salute. I'll tell you again, he lost to Orlando Salido who had 14 losses on his resume. They act like he never lost to Orlando Salido. Okay? Mike Raver the Great, my brother in the super chat. Bud looking for EJ or Manny retirement check. Possibility. Right? He had 14 losses. Salute to you, my good brother in the super chat. I appreciate you, my brother Mike Raver the Great. Right? He had 14 losses. Okay? Now, let's look at this. Canelo Alvarez was outclassed by Floyd Mayweather. He didn't lose. He was outclassed. He lost every single round to Floyd Mayweather. They act like it don't exist. They act like it don't exist. Anthony Joshua was dropped 4 times, knocked out, and stopped. And to a guy who wasn't even, he's not even in the top 10 today. The biggest upset in the history of sport of boxing is Mike Tyson losing to Buster Douglas and Joshua losing to Andy Ruiz. But Anthony Joshua is still the number 2 heavyweight in the world, and I'm sure he could sell out Wembley Stadium right now. I'm sure he could sell out Wembley Stadium right now. Pound for pound, salute. Okay? This is facts within the sport of boxing. So yeah, Adrian Broner, he don't give it all. It's frustrating watching him because we like, hey man, wish he let his hands go. Wish he do this, wish he do that. But Adrian Broner is still a draw. Thus the reason why he got the Manny Pacquiao fight after losing to Mikey Garcia and all of that. He got because he could sell. He's still a drawing power. Point blank and period. Jamal Davis, my brother in the super chat. Blue blood always speaking the truth. Salute, kid. Appreciate you. But here's the thing. They get upset. See, Lennox Lewis. He was knocked out by Oliver McCall. He was knocked out by Hasim Rahman. Cole. Was Lennox Lewis not still a draw after that? Of course he was. Evander Holyfield lost multiple times. He wasn't a draw? Of course he was. Kenny Kwame, salute. So, D-Man Jr., salute. We got 700 people. We should have at least 650 likes. We got 700 people. We should have at least 650 likes. I'm going to say it again. We got 700 people. We should have at least 650 likes. Frank White, 103, salute. 700 people. We should have at least 650 likes. There's no way we don't even have 550 likes. We don't even have 540 likes. Push Jackson, salute. So here's the thing, right? When Bomac says this, right, he needs to pay attention to what he's saying, Master Lit TV, salute, because it makes Terence Crawford look bad. Because you can't say, Well, Keith Thurman is pricing himself out, and at the same time, you telling Al Heyman to send a contract with a boatload of money. The Lyrical Genius TV, salute. Lyrical Genius says, 600 people, Blue. You need eyeglasses. No, I don't. I'm the content creator. You're the follower. And because I see a different number than you see. So I have 704 people watching. I don't know what number you see. So we see two different numbers. Why would I of course I could see how many likes we have. 563 likes. You see what I'm saying, my guy? It's because I'm the content creator and I see a different number. Why is it that way? I have no clue. Africals Home, salute my brother in Super Chat. Peace to the chat. Peace, Blue. Salute to you, King. So that's why you see a different number than I see. I have 708 people watching. I don't know what number you see. 704 Joe, my brother, salute. Right? So everybody see a different number. I don't know why it's that way. It just is. Right? So Big Tony, salute. So anyway, right? When he says this stuff, it looks like Terence Crawford don't want these fights. It looks like he don't want these big fights. C-Cut, salute. And we want, as the people, and then he goes on to say that it's just the people that don't like, but no, that narrative needs to be done away with. D. Hodges, salute. That narrative needs to be done away with. ASAP. Ulysses Perez, salute. Roy Jones as well. Roy Jones still is selling power, and we know he got knocked out back-to-back by Antonio Tarvin and Glenn Johnson, but guess what? Still a draw. Skills from New Orleans, my brother in the Super Chat. He said the argument can easily be made now that Bud has done absolutely nothing to deserve a super fight at welterweight. Right. And so now what's happening, my good brother, is this. So this is what happened. Hubble Telescope, salute. Brooklyn A, salute. So the Fool, salute. Ruben Gutierrez, salute. So now we got to look at it from this standpoint. It hurts the Errol Spence fight. Hustle Man, salute. It hurts the Errol Spence fight. And then we have to do away with this thing that everybody's against Terence Crawford. That is false. That's false. That's false. Everybody just wants to see Terence Crawford showcase the talents that we know he have in the fights the big fights. The fans don't want to pay. They don't want to reach in their pocket and see mismatches. Plain and simple. That's what it boils down to. So we need to do away with this whole notion that, people just don't like Terence Crawford. Or they just, no. Ratchet since 91, salute. Ahmad Zaman, my brother, salute. No, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. We don't want to see mismatches. That's what it is. The fans don't want to reach in their pocket and pay for mismatches. Same situation with Canelo Alvarez. Why are we watching Canelo Alvarez fight Yildirim when he could have fought David Benavidez? We don't want to see that. People, you want your bang, you want the return for your dollar. That's what it is. Everybody wants a return for their dollar. Plain and simple. GT Entertainment, salute. Robert Old Television, he said that ain't a mismatch. Bud deserves to fight Spence. What's not a mismatch? Ikena Williams, salute. Anthony Brown, salute. James Adams, salute. What's not a mismatch? Jeffrey Reeves, salute. Monopoly Inc. Music, salute. We just don't want to see. Nobody said Spence versus Crawford is a mismatch. Nobody said that. AJC, salute. Nobody said Spence and Crawford was a mismatch. Came in late, bro. Tyler Adelstein, salute. We want to see Terence Crawford with his skill set. We don't want to see Terence Crawford. We've seen it now. Right? We understand the Jeff Horn fight. That was a must. Jeff Horn beat Pacquiao. He had the WBO title. Crawford moved up from 140, fought Jeff Horn. That's a given. But then, okay, Jose Benavidez, okay, cool. Amir Khan now is far past it. The Eagles, okay, like at this point now, we got to see you fight the best now. We must see you fight the best. And we must feel like you pushing to fight the best. B-Way, salute. That's the difference. So this continuing to tell the fans and the people, oh, y'all just don't like Crawford. No, that's the furthest thing from the truth. And then you get people coming in the chat, Stewie Huey, salute, Prince Blizzard, salute, rebuttaling that because they're just a fan of Terence Crawford and a supporter, and he can do no wrong. So they're not going to see the picture for what it is. Point blank and period. So, Mo 2013, salute. So now we want to see Terence Crawford. You get the opportunity. That sounds good. Keith Thurman didn't want to fight. Sean Porter. I broke that situation down with him and Sean Porter. You see, when he said, well, Sean Porter, when he was a champion, he didn't give me the opportunity. Well, that's the furthest thing from the truth. It's the furthest thing from the truth. Marcos Cano, my brother in the super chat. Salute, bro. Smash the like button. It's free. Yes, sir. And donate $1 to the super chat. Support the grind. Support the hustle. Nitty G, my brother, salute. Support $1 to the super chat. You know we got to refresh it. Y'all know what it is. CF Sports and Entertainment, salute. Curtis Keel, salute. So again, right? I told you guys, Terence Crawford said, well, why should I give Sean Porter an opportunity when he was a champion? He didn't give me an opportunity. That's false. And so people would if they didn't do the research and know what was taking place, my brother Marcos Cano back in the super chat right behind it. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you. So, Main G, salute. So that's false to say, oh, the people, Sean Porter didn't give me the opportunity. And I told you guys that wasn't the case. But if you don't know and do your research, you would take that as truth and say, well, when Sean Porter was the champ, he didn't want to fight Terence Crawford. That's not true. Bird for Marketing, my brother, salute. In the super chat. Frank Cook Hoyer, salute. My brother in the super chat, he said, refresh, salute. That's not the case at all. Why? Because when Terence Crawford was still at 140, let me give y'all, I'm going to break this down to y'all. So this is what Terence Crawford said. He said, why should he give Sean Porter the opportunity to fight when Sean Porter didn't give him the opportunity when he was a champion? Now that Sean Porter is not a champion, he needs to give Sean Porter the opportunity to fight. That's not the case at all. That wasn't the case. And if you don't know and don't do your research and don't know the history, you would think that Sean Porter didn't give Terence Crawford the opportunity to fight for a title when he was the champion. And that's not the case at all. So to say that, right, you're misleading the fans. I'm going to tell you why. When Sean Porter won the IBF title, okay, he did so against Julio Diaz, right? Then he fought Devin Alexander. Then he fought Paulie Malignaggi, defending it. He fought Kell Brook, defending it. He lost to Kell Brook. That was 2014, my people. 2014. Let me tell you. Let me give y'all this example now. When he fought Kell Brook and lost the title, that was August of 2014. When he first won the title, okay, that was September of 2013. Okay? Now look what Terence Crawford was doing in 2013 and 2014 when he lost the title. Right? When Sean Porter lost the title, Terence Crawford first fought for the vacant for the WBO title in 2014, in March of 2014, against Ricky Burns at 135 pounds. He wasn't even a junior welterweight yet. His first title opportunity was in 2014 against Ricky Burns, and he was 135 pounds. Esco Jackson, salute. You see a little dollar symbol in the right hand corner. You press on that and then you follow it give you the steps right there. Okay? Predicate, my brother, I believe Bud wants the smoke, but his promotional team can't afford charcoal, and we want to go see a good cookout, Blue. But you can't say that, my good brother, because he has ESPN, the biggest platform behind him. So now let's just look at this, right? He didn't win his first title till March of 2014 at 135 against Ricky Burns. So Sean Porter lost his title to Kell Brook, right? Now look at this now. He fought for his first world title in his career in 2014 against Ricky Burns at 135. You understand? Sean Porter lost his IBF title to Kell Brook in August of 2014. So how would he give him an opportunity when Sean Porter was at welterweight and he was at 135 and first fought for his first world title? How could he possibly give Sean Porter an opportunity? Sean Porter give him the opportunity. Then he lost the belt to Kell Brook 5 months later. After Terence Crawford first won his world title at 135, Sean Porter lost his title, the IBF title, to Kell Brook 5 months later. He didn't become a world champion again until he beat Danny Garcia in 2018, right? For the vacant WBC title, right? That was September of 2018. Now watch this now. Watch this now. September of 2018 is when Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia to become a champion again. September 2014, right? Of 2018. Guess what? Terence Crawford didn't even make his debut into the welterweight division when he fought. Terence Crawford had just fought Jeff Horn in June of 2018. Made his debut at the welterweight division in June of 2018. So they was world champion for a short period of time together, and then Sean Porter had a already agreement to fight Errol Spence in a unification bout, right? Under the same banner. So here's this, right? So now, to fight Errol Spence, they had an agreement where Errol Spence was going to fight Mikey Garcia, and his mandatory challenger was Yordenis Ugas. Yordenis PMD 18 salute. Yordenis Ugas ended up fighting Sean Porter. So that way they satisfied the WBC, the mandatory for Errol Spence. Errol Spence fought Mikey Garcia. Yordenis Ugas got an opportunity to fight for the world title, the WBC title, against Sean Porter. That's how that played out. Then Sean Porter went into an immediate fight. So essentially, Sean Porter satisfied his mandatory. And everybody said, well, Terence Crawford fought Igor Kavaluskas. That he had to because it was his mandatory. Well, Sean Porter fought Yordenis Ugas was his mandatory. Then he went into the fight with Errol Spence. And what's the biggest fight in the sport of boxing? Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. So why would Sean Porter not fight Errol Spence in a unification bout? Kareem Ebanks, my brother, saluting the super chat. The problem Bob Aaron wants to make money than the fighters, make more money than the fighters. That is the problem. Salute to my brother in the super chat. I appreciate you, Kareem Ebanks. My brother Big Tony in the super chat. Can Undisputed choose what sanctioned bodies he want to challenge for the title in the next weight class? If so, Bud could have challenged Spence then. Well, no, he vacated all those belts. But the way the WBO operate is if you move up, they push you to the front of the line and automatically make you the mandatory challenger for the WBO. That's how they operate. Mookie Knight, salute. So he moved up immediately and got his opportunity against Jeff Horn, right? Which makes sense. But Sean Porter never not gave him an opportunity because then Sean Porter lost. He had the belt for one fight, essentially. And when he defended it the second time, he lost to Errol Spence. So when he first was a world champion, how could he possibly give Terence Crawford the opportunity to fight for a belt when they was 2 weight classes apart from each other? STR8, Charger, my brother in the super chat. Thanks for your time and all the updates. We appreciate it, bro. Bud just needs to fight a bigger name, point blank and period, one time, baby. Facts. Real 6, SB90, salute. So the fact is, Tunnel Vision, salute, that we just want to see Stay Paid One, salute. We just want to see Terence Crawford in big fights. Brian Cousins, salute. Terrell R, salute. Lupe Gomez, salute. Bro, Crawford has been managed and brought up masterfully by Top Rank. Rodney Reed, salute. Okay, but you want to see him fight big fights or you want to see him fight mismatches? Scant Rant, salute. Because now we already know. See, let me tell y'all something. Jaron Ennis right now. Jaron Boots Ennis. Right? Jaron Boots Ennis has all the skill set in the world. Right? We see this. We know. The reason why they match him up the way they match him up is to assure him, build his confidence, build his resume, and let his skill set blossom. Right? Jermaine Johnson, my brother, salute. Yeah, smash the like button. Get the likes to 700. We got 715 people. We should have 715 likes. More and more, salute. Man, Blue, this convo is getting old. At the end of the day, we want to see Bud fight a worthy opponent. Spence already has a fight, so who else better than Thurman? What? Yep. What, he just gonna sit until EJ fight? That's what I'm saying. Curtis Johnson, salute. Damian Force, salute. We're just gonna wait for Errol Spence is doing all the heavy lifting at this point for the fight. It's facts. Henry Mansa, salute. The Red, salute. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 700. T. Joyner, salute. Errol Spence is doing all the heavy lifting for the mega fight, and everybody thinks that that's okay. That's cool. So, like I was saying, you build up your prospects like Jaron Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, right? Speedy Ellis, right? We see what they could do already. Now we know. Now you want to see them in there with somebody that's going to give them resistance. Nato the Great, salute. Corey Yellowman Jackson, salute. You understand what I'm saying? Word Bond, salute. Mimo Castro, salute. So now, you want to see them in there with the better opposition. Somebody that's going to give them feedback. Enzo, who's new, salute. You understand? It has nothing to do with, oh, you don't like this. No. It's like Jaron Ennis, right? Everybody, we've seen this movie before with Jaron Ennis. Now you want to see Jaron Ennis with guys in there that has been contenders, has been world champions before, has experience. You want to see how he fares with that style. That's what it boils down to. That's the point that's being missed. There's nobody that can compete with Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, outside of Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, and that's it. So why do we want to see him in the ring with guys that we know he's going to win? If he loses to anybody other than those four guys and Manny Pacquiao, if he loses to anybody other than those five guys, it will be considered a huge upset. Facts. I'll say this again. If Terence Crawford loses to anybody other than Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, or Sean Porter, it is going to be considered an upset, a huge upset. Why? Because we already know the skills that he possesses. We already know that he's one of the best fighters on the planet. It's no need to see him in there with Igor Kavaluskas no more. Mr. DJ C92, salute. It's just like Floyd Mayweather, David Bohannon, salute. Right? When Floyd Mayweather's fighting. Right? Nobody wants Anthony Maynard, salute. Soul Truth, salute. Nobody wanted to see Floyd Mayweather in there. When he fought guys that were Hall of Famers, like Marquez, everybody was like, oh, he's fighting Juan Manuel Marquez. When he fought Andre Berto, oh, he's fighting Andre Berto. Come on, man. Right? When he fought Robert Guerrero. Do you know, let me tell y'all the resume of Robert Guerrero by the time Floyd Mayweather fought him and just how this was perceived. This is how, because When you on this level, LK Rod, salute. When you reach this level, like Terence Crawford has reached, there's no going back. There's no going back, bro. Robert Guerrero, when Floyd Mayweather fought him, right? He was 31-1-1. Okay? Let's go to the videotape. He had lost to Diaz, right? Outside of that, Robert Guerrero was considered one of the best 135 and 140 pounds in the world. Then he moved up to welterweight. You understand? And he became Floyd Mayweather's a mandatory challenger. But when Floyd Mayweather fought Robert Guerrero, right? Now, if Robert Guerrero fought anybody else, Sam I Am, salute. At the time, if Robert Guerrero fought anybody else, Mikal Willis, salute. If he had fought anybody else, it would have been a great fight. But the fact that you put him in there with Floyd Mayweather and automatically you say Floyd Mayweather's skill set is above and beyond Robert Guerrero's, it was like, oh man, nobody want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Come on, man. Right? When Floyd Mayweather fought Juan Manuel Marquez, at the time, Marquez was considered a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter. Floyd Mayweather fought Marquez, and it was like, oh, man, come on, man. Nobody wants to see that. Oh, come on. Oh, look at Floyd Mayweather. This is a fact. Why? This is where they get it twisted. And Bomac, this is what I want to tell y'all. And Terence Crawford, anybody else listening from Terence Crawford team, this is what I want to tell y'all. It's not, y'all taking it wrong. Joe A, salute. Y'all taking it wrong. It's a testament to how great Terence Crawford is and how people perceive him. And because everybody looks at him on such a high level that it's like, I don't want to see him in there with guys that we don't think can compete with him. Or we pretty much know he can't compete with him. Okay? So it's like this. When if LeBron James was playing a one-on-one game, right? If this was one-on-one basketball, right? And LeBron James was playing. Nobody wants to see LeBron James against Avery Bradley. Nobody wants to see LeBron James against let's see. LeBron James against, Eric Gordon. Nobody wants to see LeBron James versus, Jaylen Brown from the Celtics. Nobody wants to see LeBron James versus Ken Bazemore. Right? Nobody, if this is one-on-one, nobody wants to see LeBron James play against, Chris Dunn. Nobody even wants to see LeBron James play a one-on-one at that point in time with a Jimmy Butler. Mr. Tally 140, salute. You know what everybody be calling for? LeBron James needs to be playing Kevin Durant. LeBron James needs to be playing one-on-one with Giannis Antetokounmpo. LeBron James needs to be playing one-on-one with Damian Lillard. LeBron James needs to be playing one-on-one against, we want to see him versus Steph Curry. I want to see LeBron James and James Harden one-on-one. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You don't want to see LeBron James versus, you want to see LeBron James versus Kawhi Leonard. You want to see LeBron James versus Paul George one-on-one. You don't want to see LeBron James and Patrick Beverly playing one-on-one. You don't want to see that. That's what everybody's getting at. Harambe Jackson said 10 million. Come on, bro. 10 million what? So here's the thing. He said 10 million. Come on, bro. So you saying 10 million is too much money? Top boxer, salute. Khalid Muhammad, salute. So 10 million is too much money. That's what you're saying. Why is it too much money? Explain why is it too much money. I like Pat Beverly. You understand? In a team game, Khan got 7 million. And let's look at Amir Khan, what he did before he fought Terence Crawford. Shall we? So they taking it all wrong. Like, oh, Dame Watson, salute. Smash the like button. We got 730 people. We should have 730 likes. Smash the like button. 730 people, we should have 730 likes. And donate $1 to the super chat. Refresh the super chat. Keep it refreshed. Billy M, salute. The Dazzle Urban Knight, salute. Now, Amir Khan, before he fought Terence Crawford, he was knocked out by Canelo Alvarez. He beat Phil LaGreco. Phil LaGreco. He was hurt in the fight against Phil LaGreco. He was hurt in the fight against Samuel Vargas. Then he got the Terence Crawford fight for $7 million. Amir Khan didn't have a title. He didn't have a title. So he was knocked out in 3 fights before Terence Crawford fight. He was knocked out by Canelo Alvarez. He beat Phil LaGreco and Samuel Vargas. Phil LaGreco at the time was 28-3. Keith Thurman right now has 1 loss. Jose Villanueva, salute, my brother in the super chat. Marcos Cano, my brother in the super chat once again. Samuel Vargas was 29-3-2. Phil LaGreco was 28-3. And he lost to Canelo Alvarez before that. Then he got $7 million for Terence Crawford fight. How? Before that, right? So what? And Amir Khan, by the time he fought Terence Crawford, had 1, 2, 3 knockout losses. Hold on, where's the Bredis Prescott loss? He had 4 knockout losses. Well, no, he had 3 knockout losses. He was knocked out by Bredis Prescott, Danny Garcia, and Canelo Alvarez, and lost to Lamont Peterson. This is facts. Smash the like button, get the likes to 800. Facts. But he got $7 million. Keith Thurman has 1 loss. Now, just get this, right? Amir Khan was knocked out by Bredis Prescott. He was knocked out by Danny Garcia. Mr. Tally 140, my brother in the super chat. He said, smash the like button. Salute, King. Appreciate you. He was knocked out by Danny Garcia, by Bredis Prescott, and lost to Lamont Peterson, and was knocked out by Canelo Alvarez. But now let's just look at this, right? He was knocked out by Bredis Prescott and Danny Garcia. Why is that important? Because Keith Thurman beat Danny Garcia, right? He beat Danny Garcia, right? And he lost to Manny Pacquiao. It's the only loss on his resume. The fool, my brother, salute in the super chat. The only loss on Keith Thurman's resume is Manny Pacquiao. And get this. He got dropped in the fight, right? He got dropped in that fight. But guess what? In the second half of the fight, Keith Thurman closed the gap. He closed the gap in the second half of the fight. And he lost a split decision loss. So even getting knocked down by Manny Pacquiao, a legend, Eugene Aaron III, salute. Hakeem Page, salute. A legend in Manny Pacquiao. Even getting knocked down, he closed the gap and fought to a split decision draw. Split decision loss. So he lost to a legend, an icon in Manny Pacquiao. And then you look at this, you really want to look at it for what it is. Manny Pacquiao, in my opinion, didn't lose to Jeff Horn. So without the Jeff Horn loss, right? And that Timothy Bradley loss, that first loss to Timothy Bradley shouldn't, Chino Davis, salute. He lost to Timothy Bradley. He lost to Jeff Horn. So since the Floyd Mayweather fight, without the Jeff Horn fight, Manny Pacquiao didn't lose since Floyd Mayweather. And Marquez. Because the Timothy Bradley loss, I don't even count. That was no way he should have lost that fight. So Marquez, right? Marquez and Floyd Mayweather. This is who Manny Pacquiao lost. 2 surefire first ballot Hall of Famers. This is who he lost to. You have to be My brother Fanon International Boxing in the building. Salute to my brother Fanon in the super chat. Go subscribe to my brother Fanon International Boxing channel. He said, "What's good, Blue? What's good with you, Fanon?" Go subscribe to my brother Fanon International Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother Fanon. Kareem Ebanks, my brother in the super chat. He said, "Blue, they feel that way because Buzz settled for $3.5 million. So anyone asking for what they're worth, everyone in Errol feels that they are asking for too much." Facts. But this is what I'm saying, though, my good brother. And I'm glad you brought that up, right? Salute to my brother Jay Lee in the super chat. Support the channel, support the grind. Smash the like button. Bomac not helping Bud with today's BS. This is a fact. PGH Big Dog, salute. This is a fact. So here's the thing, right? And I'm going to get to this. So here's the thing. You have to look at it from this standpoint, right? Smash the like button, get the likes to 800. So now you have to look at it from this standpoint, right? And say to yourself this. If Keith Thurman lost his belt to Manny Pacquiao, that's the only loss on his resume. That's equivalent to Canelo Alvarez. No, listen, let me ask you a question. Would anybody say that Canelo Alvarez asked for $10 million is not worth asking for the $10 million because Canelo Alvarez lost to Floyd Mayweather and lost his titles to Floyd Mayweather? Because there's people out there that actually say that, like Sean Porter, that he would prefer Manny Pacquiao's career over Floyd Mayweather. So essentially, you got to put them in the same breath, right? So a loss to Manny Pacquiao is not the same thing. It shouldn't have the same effect as just losing to ordinary boxer, right? Dale McCray, my brother in the super chat. What happened to Beckett for negotiating? I'm calling this BS. Yeah, negotiate, right? Eddie Sports Money, salute, right? So now think about this. Canelo Alvarez could go to the negotiation table and say, "I want $30 million," because they don't even act like he lost because he lost to Floyd Mayweather. But we're going to act like Keith Thurman took a huge step back because he lost to Manny Pacquiao and he closed the gap and lost a split decision. Come on, my peoples. So he say $10 million, and that sounds far-fetched. You know why? Like my brother said, it sounds far-fetched. You know why it sounds far-fetched? Because Terence Crawford settled for 3.5. Now I'm sure he gets more than 3.5. But on paper, to the public, it says 3.5. So he settled for 3.5. So anybody negotiating say, "Let me get 10 million," it sounds far-fetched. And guess what? I'm gonna tell you something else that sounds far-fetched. Prince to Amir, salute. Jonathan Sims, salute. This sounded far-fetched. Remember this now. Everybody said Manny Pacquiao is pricing himself out of the Terence Crawford fight, asking for $20 million. Wasn't that not the narrative? That Manny Pacquiao was pricing himself out, asking for $20 million to fight Terence Crawford? Oh, he don't really want that fight. Jonathan Sims, huh? Bud got $5.5 million to fight Khan. I said on paper. I said on paper, good brother. I said on paper, it says that he's going to get a standard amount of 3.5. Go back and do the research. Listen to what I'm telling you. I said on paper, it says he's going to get 3.5. I said that I'm sure he gets more than that. Did I not just say that? So you said, huh? Bud he got 5.5 for a Amir Khan fight. Okay. Malachi, my brother in the super chat, showing love from Hartford, Connecticut. I like Bud, but he should have been fighting elite welterweights after peg leg. #salute. Yeah, after the Jose Benavidez fight. Salute, Mr. Finesse, my brother, salute. Jonathan Sims, he said, "Oh, I'm just going off for..." Right, regardless yes, let's say ESPN reported they got 5.5. I didn't say he got less than that. I said he got an upfront amount of 3.5. And I said, I'm sure he makes more than 3.5 by the time the fight comes to an end. So they said he got 5.5. That's what I said. Stay paid one, salute. School of Skills, salute. That's what I said. So now let's go back to this, right? Red Eye, salute. So now it was perceived, right? Dale McCray, my brother, back in the super chat. What happened to two teams going back and forth doing the negotiations? I am calling BS. Salute, my good brother. Yeah, they supposed to negotiate this. But even so, smash that like button, man. Get the likes to 800, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 800. Reggie Cheese, salute. Smash the like button. So now, let's look at it from this standpoint, right? Everybody said that Manny Pacquiao, Macro J-Bo, salute. Right? Everybody said that Manny Pacquiao asking for $20 million was pricing himself out of the Terence Crawford fight, and he truly didn't want the Terence Crawford fight. Isn't that what the narrative was? That he didn't want the Terence Crawford fight? So he asked for $20 million because he was looking to cash out. Remember everybody was saying that? Remember that? So everybody said, well, he asking for that money because he knows he's going to lose to Terence Crawford. Star City J, salute. He's going to lose to Terence Crawford, and he want another big cash out before it's all over. Isn't that what everybody said? And right or wrong? My brother, Mr. Finesse, salute in the super chat. Said, are you a Bud fan or a boxing fan? If you're a boxing fan, you can't want to see such a great talent never get tested. Boxing fan or man fan, not same. Exactly, King. Jerry 216 Robinson, salute. Exactly. You have to be the fan of the sport of boxing before anything, because the players in the game are going to change. The game is going to stay the same. Scotty Earl, salute. Celeste 31, salute. You understand what I'm saying? What's your point? Facts, salute. Iconic J, salute. I'm going to say it again. You have to be a fan of the sport of boxing first. Unless, let's say, one of the boxers, let's say Terence Crawford is the reason you got into boxing. So maybe, hey, I understand that point. You understand? Vincent Woods, salute. That point is understood. But you can't say 10 million is too much money, right? At one point we said, listen to this, right? You said H-Town 713, Philip Henderson, salute. Keon Spencer, salute. You said that Manny Pacquiao was looking to cash out against Terence Crawford, asked for 20 million. He didn't truly want the fight because he knew he was going to lose. Then Manny Pacquiao moves on. Now watch how this works. Manny Pacquiao moves on, goes to the PBC and Al Heyman, fights Adrian Broner $20 million or 18 or $15 million, whatever it was. Then fight Keith Thurman and gets $20 million. Right? So was it the fact that he wanted the $20 million to cash out because he knew this was it? Or was it that he knew his worth and he wanted it? And so Bunny B.A. salute, Blair Tibbs salute. So now he got the $20 million and fought Keith Thurman at an advanced stage. Fought Adrian Broner at an advanced stage. But got the money that he was asking for. But this very same promoter and advisor, now Bomac is saying, Ben Israel, salute. Bomac is saying now that this same guy, now listen to this. Bob Arum, Top Rank, and Terence Crawford team, they didn't come up with the 20 million. So Bomac is saying Keith Thurman can't come up with the boatload of money because Al Heyman don't have the money to front it, right? Because he don't have a promoter. But when Terence Crawford had a promoter and shared the same promoter with Manny Pacquiao, they didn't come up with the $20 million to give to Manny Pacquiao. So Manny Pacquiao goes to where Keith Thurman is and gets the $20 million. So how does that work? Without the promoter. So now you're saying Keith Thurman, now Keith Thurman's asking for $10 million, Ramsey Sutton III, salute. And you have the promoter. So you have the promoter, you have the biggest platform in ESPN, then you should be able to come up with the $10 million for the B-side fighter who only lost to a legend in Manny Pacquiao. Right? And so now you can't come up with the Ronald Jones salute. You can't come up with the 10 million for Keith Thurman, but you have the promoter. So you're saying that without a promoter, you can't come up with the money. Keith Thurman can. But on the flip side of that, Manny Pacquiao went over there and got the $20 million. But when he was with y'all, negotiating with y'all, with the promoter, he couldn't get the $20 million. So you saying he can't come up with the money because he don't have a promoter. Well, that doesn't add up. That doesn't add up. Because when he left without the promoter, he got the $20 million. And when he was with you, with the promoter negotiating, he couldn't get the $20 million. right? Yashua, Yasir Abdallah, salute. Tim Allen, salute. Junteo the Great, salute. GT Entertainment, salute. Right? Javon Ferguson, salute. Famous Ogun, what's good with you, King? Yeah, smash that like button, get that likes up. My brother Jermaine Johnson be on it every day. Salute to my brother Jermaine Johnson. Holding me down every single day. Rasheed Roth, salute. My brother Jermaine Johnson come down here, come in every single day and hold the chat down every single day, man. Salute to that brother Jermaine Johnson, man. Holding me down. Appreciate you, King. Salute. Michael Daniel, salute. And so here we go, right? And so now look at this situation. So now you don't want to give it to Keith Thurman. So, but you are the A side. You have the promoter. You have the bigger platform. So you should be offering, when Keith Thurman said, I'm available, and if Terence Crawford send me the contract, I'll sign it live on Instagram, because I'm not avoiding him, because Terence Crawford still ain't do nothing and proved to me he could do something at the welterweight division. Why didn't you call his bluff instead of taking to social media and saying, well, he don't got no promoter, and Al Heyman ain't fronting the money, and he don't have the boatload of money to bring over here, send us the contract with a boatload of money. Hey, McKinney, salute. What's blazing in sports? Salute. Now, we talking about the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. Right? Steve J, salute. So now, get this. When you the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, don't you make the offer? Merk's son, salute. Have you ever heard Right Hook 1000, salute? B. Brown, salute. That dude, salute. Sam I Am, salute. So have you ever heard Floyd Mayweather, when he was the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, telling somebody to send him the contract with a boatload of money so he can make the money? Have you ever heard that? I'll do you one better after I read this super chat. My brother Jonathan Sims in the super chat. He said, not sure who timed me out. I was agreeing with you. I was simply saying, how is 10 million too much when Bud just got 5.5 minimal and Amir got 8 million total? Salute to my brother John. Hey, stop timing people out. Don't time out Jonathan Sims. Don't time out Jonathan Sims. Smash the like button. Get them likes to 950, man. 850, man. Smash that like button. So, don't time out. Salute to my brother Jonathan Sims in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. Don't time out Jonathan Sims, man. Don't time out nobody. So, now let's look at it from this standpoint, right? Picasso, salute. So now let's look at it from this standpoint. Have you ever heard Canelo Alvarez tell another boxer, or Gennady Golovkin, or anybody that wants to fight him, to send a contract with a boatload of money? If not, you can't fight, because we know your team don't got the money. Have you ever heard Terence Crawford say, Canelo Alvarez team say that? Vincent Woods, salute. I appreciate you, King. Have you ever heard Canelo Alvarez say that? Right now. Everybody wants the Canelo Alvarez fight. Do you ever heard Canelo Alvarez say, hey, man, tell Jamal Charlo to send over a contract with a boatload of cash and a boatload of money, and we'll make the fight? Have you ever heard that? Has anybody ever heard that? So now has anybody ever heard Vasyl Lomachenko tell Teofimo, Vasyl Lomachenko, they're under the same promotional banner now. Same promotional banner, same top rank, right? Vasyl Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez. Vasyl Lomachenko's the A side, right? Teofimo Lopez was not happy with the offer that was made to him, right? 1.2 to Vasyl Lomachenko's 3.5. So Vasyl Lomachenko said what? What did Vasyl Lomachenko say? Okay, since I'm the A side, guess what I'll do? I'll take a pay cut. I'll send you the pay cut, so we can up your side of your portion of the pie, so we can get this fight done. Because he's the A side. They're both under the same promotion company as Terence Crawford and his team. So Vasyl Lomachenko just came out and said, well, and Bob Arum confirmed this. And then guess what? Let me do y'all one better. Bob Arum said that once Vasyl Lomachenko said this and ESPN got a hold of the concerns from Teofimo Lopez, that Bob Arum said that ESPN decided, Anthony Hernandez, salute, he said that ESPN came out and decided that they would come out of their pockets. ESPN will come out of their pockets and give Teofimo Lopez some more money to up the ante to get this fight over the hump. Bob Arum just confirmed that. So that way Vasyl Lomachenko did not have to come out of his pocket to help front the bill for Teofimo Lopez because they wanted to make this fight happen. Bob Arum just said this. He just said this. You don't believe me? Go do your research. Go do your research. Sherman Bray, just inbox me on Instagram, Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Right? He just said that. Bob Arum just said that. So he said that ESPN decided they would pay Teofimo Lopez more money, because Teofimo Lopez even came out and said he's tired of hearing that Vasyl Lomachenko took a cut out of his pay to pay me when ESPN did it. So ESPN decided, okay, well we'll pay them more money to Teofimo Lopez so we can make this fight happen. And it's not even on pay-per-view. Well, Sylvester Solomon 2011, the fight is happening now. The fight is happening. Teofimo Lopez, Vasyl Lomachenko fight is happening now because of what I just told you. ESPN decided to come out and give him more money. Vasyl Lomachenko said he would take a pay cut, but ESPN came out and said we'll give him more money so we can get this fight over the hump. So it's now looking like it's going to happen October 17th. So through all that, guess what? ESPN, the biggest platform in the world, decided to come forward, put their best foot forward, and pay that man. And so guess what? Teofimo Lopez is nowhere near the star of Keith Thurman. He hasn't accomplished nothing of Keith Thurman yet. He's not what Keith Thurman is yet. Now, Lomachenko has 3 division world champions like Terence Crawford, but he's still not even Terence Crawford. So you're talking about a bigger fight. ESPN won't fit the bill for it? You saying that Al Heyman has to fit the bill? Edward O'Brien, salute. Edward O'Brien say you think that Terence Crawford would beat Keith Thurman. I'm not saying he won't. But these are the fights that you need to see. That sounds good, and I believe that he'll beat Keith Thurman as well. But you got to make the fight happen. I believe that Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player in the world, and most do other people. Now, we ain't never going to see him play Kobe Bryant or LeBron James in his prime. In their primes. Right? So that's hypothetically speaking. In these cases, we don't have to have hypotheticals. We can have actuals. So we need to get it actual. Right? I think that Shaq would have been able to beat, would have been better than Wilt Chamberlain in his prime and in both of their primes. But we'll never know, right? Salute to my brother Dale McCray in the super chat. He said, this got Bud team looking crazy, shaking my head. Right. Right. There's no way to you can't, bro, you can't say, well, Keith Thurman has to have Al Heyman bring a boatload of money and send a contract? No. Terence Crawford is considered the best fighter in the world. It's one thing if you're saying Errol Spence situation. Okay, Errol Spence have to send over the contract and the money. Cool. Errol Spence is going to be the A side. Or George Chadi, salute. Errol Spence is going to be the A side. Especially with the path that Terence Crawford is on right now. Errol Spence is going to be the A side. Hands down. So yeah, if he negotiating with Errol Spence and tell Errol Spence to send the money over, understandable. And send the contract and the money, understandable. Rightfully so. Then I'm going to say, Errol got to send that money over. Because Errol right now is building himself up as the face of the sport of boxing. He's the best. He's the face of the sport of boxing. Errol Spence's he beats Danny Garcia. It's over. D'Lo 4-4 boxer, salute. It's over. Anthony Shelton, salute. Kurt Carr, salute. Joshua Giles, salute. It's over. Made man, salute. He said Errol is one division champ. It don't matter. He's a one division champ in the toughest division in the sport of boxing. Well, yeah, the toughest, that in 54. Right? But he has he's in the star-studded division. So guess what? Mikey Garcia, undefeated 4-division world champion, he beat him. Showtime Sean Porter, 2-time welterweight world champion. Toughest fight, never been blown out in any fight, right? He beats him. Now he's going to fight 2-division world champion, former unified junior welterweight world champion, former WBC welterweight world champion, Danny Swift Garcia, with 2 losses on his resume that only came at the hands of Keith Thurman and Sean Porter. Now he's going to fight him and beat him. Then he moves on to fight Manny Pacquiao. Dale McCray, my brother in the Super Chat. He said 33 years old, but don't have time to wait. This is what I'm trying to say. Father Time is undefeated. Right? Then he fights and beats Manny Pacquiao. Now understand what he's gaining at the time. He'll be the WBA, WBC, and the IBF welterweight world champion on top of it. Reality Guru 1, salute. Go Flow, salute. Yeah, then he beat Kell Brook in the UK. So he got his first world title by going to the UK and beating Kell Brook. Terence Crawford got his first world title by going to the UK and beating Ricky Burns. Now compare the two. Kurt Carr, salute. And again, KF Harris, salute. I know people going to say, oh, you saying that because you don't like. No, has nothing to do with it. I'm just telling you the truth. Main man, made man said Terence done all that already. Terence done what already? Terence did what already? Jay Murdy, salute, my brother in the Super Chat. Mean Machine was able to floor Bud. You don't think Thurman will get more power shots to the head of Bud than Mean Machine? No, because I think it'll be a different fight. I think that Terence Crawford will utilize his legs and he's more accurate. It'd be a different fight, man. I think he's gonna fight a different fight against Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman uses a lot more movement. It's a timing fight. It's gonna be a skill fight, and I think that Terence Crawford's skill set is higher than Keith Thurman's. And then Terence Crawford, he's gonna go to the body. Keith Thurman got issues with that, and I think Terence Crawford wins the fight. But it's still gonna be a mega fight. Made man. He says he held every belt you named and went to the UK. Yeah, competition matters, good brother. Sorry. Now Errol needs 2 more division undisputed to catch up. No, sorry, brother. Sorry. No. Sorry, brother. Nice try again. Competition matters. Competition matters. So guess what? If that's the case, okay, so you want to go by that method? Now watch this now. Watch this now. You want to go by that method? I'll give you a chance to make adjustment. But if you want to stick to that method, let's talk. Murphy's Law, salute. Let's talk. You want to stick to that method? Melvin Graham, my brother, salute in the super chat. I believe Manny Pacquiao with Errol Spence Jr. and Bud Crawford with no and a caveat. As a caveat. You want to stick to that method, okay? So then essentially you're telling me Leo Santa Cruz has a better resume than Terence Crawford. So Terence Crawford has to catch up to Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz unified in multiple divisions, and he's a 4-division world champion. Yeah, Melvin Graham, I figured that. So Terence Crawford got to catch up to Leo Santa Cruz? He said Crawford and Errol. No. If you're going to go off of resumes and you're going to go off accomplishments in lower weight classes, then you got to say, then other people, see, see, this is what I'm talking about. Now you're trying to make it stick while we just talking about Crawford and Errol. No, you're saying that, I said competition matters. So who did he beat to get these belts? So you saying, no, it's just the accomplishments. So I'm saying if you're going by just simply accomplishments, then Leo Santa Cruz is more accomplished than Terence Crawford. So then Leo Santa Cruz essentially is the better fighter then. P. Rich, salute. Has Leo beat 2 unified champions? What unified champions Terence Crawford beat? Decal 03, salute. JDL's channel, salute. Dustin La La Land, salute. Young Scholar, salute. Avery Adams, salute. You Googling? Ricky Burns and Julius Ndongo. Do you think Errol Spence would have beaten him? King Costa, salute. At any point in time in his career, can they beat Errol Spence? I'll do you one better. Can Ricky Burns or Julius Ndongo, would you ever favor them to beat Mikey Garcia? That's even better. Because Mikey Garcia fought at a lower weight class. So do you think that they could beat, or they're better opponents, opposition, than Mikey Garcia? Man, we're not even going to use Danny because he was at a higher weight class. We're going to use Mikey Garcia, who was at a lower weight class. So do you think they could beat Mikey Garcia? Has Leo or Errol ever beat the #1 rated fighter at the class, but Bud did Post-Out? That's funny. How could he beat Post-Out was the #1 guy at the weight class when Bud was the #1 guy at the weight class? So he would have to essentially beat himself. Nice try again. He was the #1 guy at 140. And the #2 guy actually at 140 was Danny Garcia, or vice versa. And Victor Post-Out was the #3 guy at that weight. You're talking to me, brother. That's a good try again. Danny Garcia was Danny Garcia was the #1 guy at 140. Then it was Terence Crawford. Then it was Victor Post-Out. Then Victor Post-Out and Danny Garcia was supposed to fight. And then they said that Danny Garcia was avoiding Victor Post-Out. Then Danny Garcia moved up in weight. Then they started saying that Terence Crawford was avoiding Victor Post-Out. Then Terence Crawford said, you know what? Make the fight happen. So Victor Postol was never the number one guy at the junior welterweight division. Nice try, try again. He said, I don't know that. That's a guess. I'm telling you what happened. What? No, you're not telling me anything. Because Victor Postol was never considered the best junior welterweight in the world. It was Terence Crawford and Danny Garcia. Where did you get this from that Victor Postol was the best junior welterweight in the world? It was Terence Crawford and Danny Garcia, good brother. And actually, Lamont Peterson was ranked higher than Victor Postol. And so was Lucas Matisse. Now, Victor Postol ended up beating Matisse. Main man. Listen, brother, you need to learn something today. You said not true. Danny left, brother. You talking to me? No. Danny Garcia and Victor Postol was supposed to fight, and they said that Danny Garcia was avoiding Victor Postol. And then Danny Garcia said, no, you know something? I'm going to move up. Man, goodbye. I can't. Can't do it, man. I can't, man. Now he's going to try to tell me that they wasn't saying that Danny was avoiding Victor Postol. Anybody that know boxing, everybody was saying that Danny is avoiding Victor Postol. He need to fight Victor Postol. He gonna avoid Victor Postol and move up to welterweight. That's what everybody was saying. He gonna avoid Victor Postol, move up to welterweight, and not fight Victor Postol. And Danny started saying, "Oh, I'm having trouble making the weight. I'm fighting at catch weight, and so on and so forth." And then he just moved up, and everybody said, "Well, he's moving up because Victor Postol." Now he's talking about, no, he had moved up already, so he was a welterweight, and Victor Postol came on. What are you talking about? And then they tried to do the same thing with Terence Crawford. They tried to say, well, Terence Crawford is avoiding Victor Postol. Terence Crawford is avoiding, and Terence Crawford is like, no, I'm not avoiding. Make the fight. Terence Crawford said, I'm not avoiding Victor Postol. Make the fight happen. Jashawn Giles, salute. And then Terence Crawford got in there and outclassed Victor Postol. And at no point nobody said that Victor Postol was number one junior welterweight. No. He was at best number 3 when Danny Garcia was there, and then he was number 2 when Danny Garcia moved up. He was never considered better than Terence Crawford or Danny Garcia. Never. Smash the like button, get the likes to non-hundo. So you're just trying to rewrite history to say that he fought the number one guy in the no, he had to fight the number one guy in junior welterweight. He would have had to fight himself. The streamer, salute. Earl Harmon, salute. Victor Postol was never the number one welterweight. He might have been the number one contender. He was never, ever seen as better than Terence Crawford. Nobody confused Victor Postol being better than Terence Crawford or Danny Garcia. Cut West, salute. Quentin Stewart, salute. Nobody. And then Terence Crawford went in there and showed the world he is definitely not even on my level. That's what happened. And Terence Crawford was saying that in the build-up to the fight. And everybody was trying to say Terence Crawford avoiding Victor Postol. Because Terence Crawford started talking about moving up himself. Michael Brewer, salute. And they started saying, everybody's moving up because Victor Postol's here. He became the boogeyman in the junior welterweight. Come on, man. He was never the best junior welterweight in the world. No. No, he wasn't. He might have became that when they both left the division. Because when Terence Crawford moved up to 140, Danny Garcia was the best 140-pounder, and they started talking about Terence Crawford and Danny Garcia. At one point, it was Lucas Matisse and Danny Garcia before Terence Crawford moved up to 140. It was Lucas Matisse and Danny Garcia. And that's why the biggest fight in the junior welterweight division at that time was Danny Garcia versus Lucas Matisse on Floyd Mayweather undercard with Canelo Alvarez. And everybody thought that Danny Garcia was going to lose to Lucas Matisse. And it was Amir Khan at one point. It was Amir Khan and Lamont Peterson, Danny Garcia. That's why when Danny Garcia knocked out Amir Khan, that's when he became the best 140-pounder in the division. And Amir Khan did not want. Amir Khan was considered the best 100 junior welterweight in the world. And Amir Khan lost to Danny Garcia. When he lost to Danny Garcia, right? Everybody said Danny Garcia was the best, and they thought it might have been a fluke, and they wanted the rematch, and Amir Khan did not want to rematch Danny Garcia. Point blank and period. Amir Khan, Julius Indongo came into the picture right before Terence Crawford was getting ready to go to welterweight, and then everybody started pushing Terence Crawford. You're only one fight away from becoming undisputed. You should have the fight with Indongo. And guess what? I forgot it was the IBF, but one of the belts wasn't even going to. It was the IBF. The IBF didn't want to sanction allowed the bout to go through with Indongo and Terence Crawford. And we all petitioned and to the IBF, sent them emails and everything to let this fight happen. Please, for the fans, we want to see Terence Crawford and we want to see Terence Crawford and Indongo for undisputed, because they was not going to let that happen. Then Terence Crawford got the opportunity, beat Indongo, became undisputed. Then he left the division. Kendrick Watkins, salute. What up, Kendrick? C Cut, my brother in the super chat. Blue Postile only got the fight because he beat a done Matisse. Other than that, Postile was with no power. He was he had a certain style that they thought was going to bother Terence Crawford and Danny Garcia. And remember, at the point, Danny Garcia had looked vulnerable. I forgot the guy named in Puerto Rico, and he fought him at a catchweight, I think, or something like that. Come on, Victor Postile, come on, man. And I always give Terence Crawford nothing but credit for that Postile fight, because everybody thought that Terence Crawford was going to lose that fight, and everybody thought Terence Crawford was avoiding Victor Postile like they said Danny Garcia was. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 900. Donis Harris, salute. Maya Smith, salute. The Herrera fight. Right. He's talking about Victor Postile was number one in best. No, he wasn't. I know when he fought Lamont Peterson at the catchweight. I said that. That's when they was asking him to fight Victor Postile. Danny Garcia was saying that he can't make the weight. He's struggling to make the weight. And they said that he's doing this to avoid Victor Postile, man. Coach Cortez Smith, salute. Colin Moore, salute. Yeah, smash that like button. Get them likes to 900. So anyway, my peopleizations, we're going to get up out of here, man, because my brother BFTB Boxing is coming on right now. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 900, man. Get them likes up to 900. And I wanted to say this, man. So the Terence Crawford, Errol Spence fight, if he continues on his trajectory, is going to start to get watered down, because you want to see him fighting better opposition. And if he doesn't, everybody's going to start to look at it and say, well, this is what's going to happen. Everybody wants to see him fight better opposition. And so what happens is, if he continues on his trajectory and fighting these level of competition, then everybody's going to start to say, like they're already saying, oh, he's not fighting this person, he's not fighting that person, you know, he needs to fight better opposition, so on and so forth, right? And then the fight with Errol Spence is not, well, Errol Spence, and let's say Errol Spence beats Terence Crawford at that point in time. Hardcore boxing fans, that we know that we're going to give him the credit, but guess what's going to happen? Everybody going to start saying, well, you know, Terence Crawford really never fought nobody, and this never happened, that never. That's what happens. That's what happens. I promise you, that's how it happens. 817 Boxing B, salute. Yep, he said if you're doing good on JV and move up to varsity and don't get no significant wins, what's the point? That's a fact. It's a fact. But listen, let me get up out of here, man. Salute to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through and showing your boy Blue love, man. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:30, about 3 p.m., between 3:30 and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be back on live. Salute to each and every one of y'all coming through. Go subscribe to my brother, I Am Ill Will. Go subscribe to my brother, Fanan International Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother, the Cali Enigma. Go subscribe to my brother, Everything Boxing and Sports, my brother Keon. Go subscribe to my brother Fred, Barbershop Conversations. Go subscribe to my brother Champside. Go subscribe to all my brothers. And if you have children, sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. I want to get them up to 1,000 subscribers. Please have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. All one word. I want to get them up to 1,000 subscribers. Please, let's get them up. KK Penson TV. Let's get them up. Also, go get that new music by my brother Maul, M-A-U-L. It's on SoundCloud, all music outlets. It's called Monday Slave. It's produced by Pariah Administrations. Go get that new music by my brother Maul, M-A-U-L. It's called Monday Slave. It's out now on all music outlets. You can pick it up. Go get it from SoundCloud. I'm not too savvy with this, so SoundCloud is the number one place for me to get this music. So go to SoundCloud and pick up this new music. All right. Please, my peopleizations, let's get it. Let's get it. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all 1,000%. Y'all already know what it is. Go to my brother BFTB Boxing. He should be on right now. Go check out my brother BFTB Boxing. Subscribe to my brother BFTB Boxing. PLG Ski, salute. Salute. What's good with you, King? I kept seeing your name and I kept meaning to shout you out. And salute to you, man. Salute to you, bro. I see you in the building today. Jermaine Johnson, my brother, holding me down. Salute. So go subscribe to all my brothers, man. Please, let's make it happen. But y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. MZ Talks Boxing, salute. Scant Rant, salute. Go over to my brother BFTB Boxing right now. Jashawn Giles, salute to you, King. I appreciate you. Appreciate the love. Appreciate everybody coming through, holding me down in Super Chat, holding down. Man, we're going to make it happen. Y'all already know what it is. We're going to make big things happen over here, man. This is just a chip off the iceberg. Y'all know what it is. Go over to my brother BFTB Boxing. Check him out right now. Peace and blessings. Peace.